Welcome to Go Wild. Today we're at Cotswold Wildlife Park in Oxfordshire to take a look at some of their endangered animals and the work currently underway to save them. Cotswold Wildlife Park has been inviting guests since the 1970s and hosts a whole range of animal species. Among some of the park's oldest residents are the pair of red pandas. Red pandas are native to the Himalayas and are listed on the IUCN Red List as an endangered species. Red pandas are solitary animals, spending most of their lives in the trees and are crepuscular, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. The population of red pandas is estimated to be fewer than 2,500 individuals. Their biggest threat is due to huge areas of their forests being cleared for agriculture and settlements, contributing to habitat loss. In China, their fur is often used for local cultural ceremonies and in weddings. It is considered a good luck charm for newlyweds to wear them as hats. Red pandas are now protected in all countries in which they live. However, poaching still continues. They are illegally hunted and sold to zoos. Efforts from conservation projects such as the Red Panda Network and the World Wildlife Fund are trying to protect the species. The WWF are conducting in-depth field studies on their ecology, behaviour, habitat and distribution to improve the efficiency of their conservation work. If humans continue to encroach on the red pandas' habitat, their numbers will continue to decline. Coming up, we take a look at one of the rarest animals on the planet. We met up with senior keeper Mark Vercoe in the Madagascar exhibit to take a look at some of the park's more colourful characters, the lemurs.
At the park we keep 10 species of lemurs. We've got 4 in this walkthrough exhibit. They're the ringtails, the ones everybody knows, the black and white rough lemurs, the very loud raucous lemurs, the black lemurs, and the collared lemurs. We've also got the Verreaux's crown chifaka, the Aleottran gentle lemurs, the greater bamboo lemurs, the mongoose lemurs, the mouse lemur and the red-bellied lemurs, and that's our collection of lemurs that we have here. They're all endangered, as are all lemurs. They're all endangered to some degree or another, and this is mainly due to the deforestation that happens on the island of Madagascar. That's for various reasons. Mainly though, it's for the open cast mining for things like nickel, and the clearing of the forests for farming, vanilla production, rice production. It all has its effects. There's only around about 10% of the forest left in Madagascar that there once was, and that 10% is very fragmented. There's lots of small pockets of forest all across the island. So the problem is not only that they don't have enough space, but the areas that they have to live in, they have to cross huge areas of open space before they can get to another area of forest. So we here at the park support various projects, mainly for the chifaka, the Aleottrans and the greater bamboo lemurs, and that aims to increase public awareness for the visitors here at the zoo. It also works in Madagascar. Some of the projects we support work in Madagascar. The Greater Bamboo Lemur project has funded a group of locals to go out and survey an area that's just discovered 10 individuals, so that's boosted the wild population from 100 to 110, and there's only 16 in captivity, so it's basically the rarest primate on the planet pretty much. They're all different, they all live different lives, so that deforestation will affect different lemurs to different degrees. The ring-tailed lemurs, they live in spiny forests, deciduous forests with sort of grass floors, and it's believed that they have to live in the forests that have been untouched by man. Otherwise the sort of influence we have and the effect we have on the fruits that grow there causes them a lot of hassle. Again, all of the lemurs are different, and they all eat sort of different things. The rough lemurs have a very fruity diet. They'll eat a lot more of the richer fruits, whereas the ringtails and the blacks and the collards, they'll eat sort of a lot more in the way of leaves and figs, and that's almost what they live on in the wild is that fig. But in captivity, we try and represent that as best as possible, and we found that things like steamed veg are the best thing to feed them.
Down at the bottom of the park hides one of the world's most endangered big cats, the Amur leopard. The Amur leopard originates from the Amur Heilong region, which straddles the border between northeastern China and the Russian Far East. With an estimated 32 left in the wild, they were on the IUCN Red List as critically endangered. Of these 32, it is thought only 6 or 7 are females. The leopards are widely distributed over the region and are cut off from one another. Finding a mate is becoming increasingly difficult, and as a result inbreeding is becoming common. The leopard's main threat is from forest fires, to clear areas of forest for settlements. Another threat is from overpoaching of their prey species, roe and sika deer. This is also happening north of the leopard's range in the territory of the Amur tiger. As a result, Amur tigers are moving south in search for food, putting pressure on the existing population of prey. Work is currently underway to ensure there is a backup population of Amur leopards in zoos and other conservation centres. The WWF is working with local communities and regional authorities in the Amur region to save the species, including creating more protective areas. If nothing is done, the Amur leopard will soon be extinct in the wild. On today's Go Wild, we have looked at red pandas, lemurs and the Amur leopard. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again.